I personally believe that the MSI Creator Z series, like this one right here, is one of the best laptops for content creators right now who travel often. It has one of the most solid build quality thanks to its CNC aluminum unibody design and has incredibly powerful hardware inside a fairly compact shell, with configurations going up to a 12th gen Core i9 and an RTX 3080 Ti. Now on paper, these specs sound incredible, right? But it won't be able to tell you what it's like to use. One of my hobbies is creating travel vlogs, and I was fortunate enough to borrow a Creator Z16P with me on my vacation to Korea. After using it for a few weeks, I like to share some of my experiences and tips to help you optimize the Creator Z16P while traveling. In my last video, I compared video export times between the different generations of MSI laptops from the past few years. I took 70 gigs of video and transcoded them using a ProRes 422 LT preset inside Adobe Media Encoder. The 12th gen Creator Z17 beat my work laptop, finishing the export in about 25 and 67 minutes, respectively. This Z16P comes with a 12700H and a 3070 Ti, finishing the export in about 30 minutes, which still is a huge improvement from the workstation. Naturally, this amount of power and performance will generate a lot of heat. And my tip number one is to utilize the user profile hotkey to toggle between super battery and high performance mode. Super battery mode will adjust the system settings to prolong battery life as long as possible. Even in super battery mode, I found that editing inside Lightroom and assembling clips inside Premiere Pro felt quick and responsive. This is great because in situations while I'm away from an outlet, like when I was on a train to Busan, I was able to pass the time doing some light editing work. When you're able to set up an editing station at your hotel or wherever you're staying, you can switch back to high performance mode since you won't have to worry about battery life. What's nice is that within the MSI Center Pro application, you have 3 options for fan control when in high performance mode: Auto, Cooler Boost, and a custom fan curve. Auto is the default, which the laptop will ramp up the fans on its own as the name implies. Cooler Boost forces the fans to run at maximum speed, and what I would suggest for tip number 2 is setting the custom fan curve to something like this. Unless max fan noise isn't a concern to you, setting the custom fan curve to spin up a little bit quicker is a nice middle ground between Auto and Cooler Boost. Now, if you're in the US, the 12th gen Creator Z16P laptops should all come with an MSI pen. And tip number 3 would be to bring the pen with you to edit in small spaces in case there's no room for a mouse. Having the option to switch between using the pen or the touchpad made it much more enjoyable to edit while on the go. Tip number 4 is to add in a second M.2 SSD. If you open up the bottom of the Creator Z16P, you'll find an empty M.2 slot that you can easily add a second drive into. This is a PCIe Gen 4 slot, so if you pair it with a drive like our Spatium M480, you'll be able to take advantage of faster speeds compared to if you're using a PCIe Gen 3 drive. That's all the tips I have for the Creator Z16P in this video. Let me know in the comments if you found it helpful or if you have any tips of your own to share that I didn't cover. And I'll see you next time.